What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing some AEW figures. So right here, this is from Shop AEW. I'm really excited to open these. One should be MJF and the other should be Swerve Strickland, which that should be a huge W. I've been waiting on these and I've been really excited just to open up at least the next one, because the next one is right here, the Young Bucks. So I'm really excited to open these up. So let's get to it. Yes, sir. You already know. I'm gonna be unboxing these. So first things first, we're gonna open up. Go in. Pick that up. Here we go. And here's the first one. Shop AEW. Oh, holy smokes. Here it is. This is MJF from the All-In match that he had. And this is just so dope. This is so dope. Holy smokes. On 4th of July and everything. Yes, sir. That's my birthday. So a side for July. And here's the other side. This is so dope. You already know. And then let's get into this one, because this one means it's a Swerve Strickland. So this one they had at a AEW Sacramento show when I went, when it was Kenny Omega. And this they had signed for like $150, and I got it from the shop for like $50. So it's definitely worth it. They aren't even on the shop anymore. I checked and everything. I was like, damn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Swerve Strickland. This is the view right here. Oh my gosh, the AEW title. The jacket's pretty dope. The hat that he's got on. And this is a pretty dope packaging. I know that they don't really do this packaging as much. And this was like limited on their shop. This is so dope. These are hella dope. Like, damn. Like, I wanted to see them in person because I saw them on the shop. But now, it's time for the whatnot order right here. Let's get this one cracked open and check it out. These should be the Young Bucks, which the Young Bucks, got to see them in person, man. They're hella dope. They're hella dope. Gotta get this real quick. There we go. And then last but not least, there we go. This side. There we go. There it is. Oh my goodness. So first things first, we got that right here. This is hella dope. Holy shit. Yeah. Matt Jackson. This one I got two. I got Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson when they got the AEW tag team titles. I got that one from Ross. Shout out Ross. And then here should be the Nick. Yes, sir. Nick Jackson right here. That's so dope. From way back then, from 2020 is crazy. Because now I got a younger version and now I got an older version. So I'll be right back and show you the older version. Gotcha. Alright, we back. And so here is Nick Jackson. This is the older version from 2021. It's from All Out. It's hella dope. I was glad I shout Ross, you feel me? This was a huge pickup. Now I got the younger version. Whoops. It's Matt. To the Nick. It's so cool. I think this one looks just like him a lot more compared to this figure, but this figure right here, you know, from the Elite, shout out to Elite, because Kenny Omega is one of my favorite wrestlers. Speaking of that, I did bring Kenny Omega, which this right here is one of the first figures from Kenny with the All Out from 2020. This one I truly love because it reminds me of what gear he pretty much wore in Sacramento. It's very, very similar. The only difference is like the kick pads I think are gold, and like this is more this is blue. Like that is blue. But yeah, I think other than that, like he pretty much wore the same attire. And I love that match so much. Kenny versus Swerve. That was one of my favorite matches, along with like I loved MJF versus Hangman Adam Page in that death match. That was just that Texas death. That was insane. That was probably my favorite match of the year so far still. So, and then right here, this is another Kenny. And this Kenny is when he faced up against Daniel Bryan. And this was such a beautiful attire with like the gems sparkling and everything at the time. Bang. That's the back of the figure. So, and last but not least, this is my other Kenny Omega figure that I have, which this is the Walmart exclusive one, and it was the Unrivaled. Such a beautiful gear. I want to get the new figure that released on ringsidecollectibles.com. I'd love to get that one. Yeah, this is a beautiful gear. I love the whole like. It reminds me of like a video game style. That, you know, he's just really good at doing those type of things. And then / like earthy. That's personally how I thought about this gear. But to me, I think like Kenny Omega with the video game style that he always had, that shit was so dope. And lastly, it's the MJF. And with the MJF, I had to check the shop after that Dynamite match he had with Speedball. That was a really, really good match. I personally enjoyed that match. It was like Speedball, Mike Bailey in the whole Canada gear, and then MJF had the whole like USA America gear, and it's just crazy to see him bring this gear back, almost very similar. Of course, different, but very, very similar. And you know, I think the shop knew that, and so they brought the figure back on the shop because, you know, I was looking for a while, and of course it was sold out. So finally, I looked on that day, and I was like, well, what if they brought one back or like a few back? And yep, I got the last one apparently, and now it's not even on the shop. So sold out unless they bring it back. But that's a huge W to me. I personally love the figure, and maybe one day, I know that people do customs. I saw somebody like I want to say it was like Mitch Craig, something like that. They got this, and they pretty much opened up the figure and then just put the belt in there because it was a custom belt. I forgot who does the belts specifically, but that's like pretty dope to me. That yeah, if you want to, you can get a custom belt. But other than that, I mean, yeah. Same thing with Swerve. I saw that the same day they added Swerve Strickland, so I decided to get Swerve Strickland too, because I think this with the title and the jacket and the hat, I think it's pretty cool to me. I like the jacket and the hat. And then Of course, they were selling it $100 more because Swerve signed it at the event. But I was like, I would definitely love to get this figure, and I definitely got the figure. So I'm really glad and appreciative because AEW put them on the shop and they hooked me up, to be honest with you. But yeah, other than that, it's been a good video. I just wanted to show you guys kind of like all my pickups. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like the video if you guys enjoyed it. I just wanted to make this content because I love wrestling, and I've just been wanting to maybe make content about wrestling for a while. And you know, figures are something I do. I like going and looking for figures. I used to do that as a kid, so I really wanted to just go ahead and do this for a while. I used to watch Grimm's Toy Show, and now I watch like Bretto Live, and I watch all these like other YouTubers, you know, Fig Heel, and yeah, all kinds, and like especially I watch them on TikTok and stuff. I love the whole figure community, so I just thought I'd want to share some of mine, and you know, when I get my pickups, and just show you guys. But other than that, yeah, it's been a good video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.